Hollywood, young Hollywood, young Hollywood, young Hollywood.
Kinsey here with YHN, and we are taking you behind the scenes with Karmin in the recording studio.
Look at me now, look at me now. I'm getting paper. Look at me now, look at me now. Yeah, yeah. Fresh, what?
I'm with Miss Amy and Mr. Nick. What studio is this? This is kind of awesome.
This is our recording studio that we own. Just kidding.
This is Epic's studio.
Yes, it's our label, Epic's recording studio. And actually, we're standing right next to the room where Adele recorded Someone Like You.
I'm so excited for Hello, and it seems like everyone else is excited. You're already receiving positive reviews. What can you tell us about it? How would you describe it in words?
You know, Hello, we wanted to record something that was a great introduction for Karmin to the world. Like, hello, we're Karmin. So that's kind of why it's titled that way. And as a lot of people might know, we started out on YouTube doing cover songs. So the challenge was to make something that sounded good on the radio, but also had that unique Karmin sound. So there's a lot of rapping on it. First of all, my favorite song is actually Nick's ballad, which is gorgeous. And then there's a lot of just really catchy, great messages. We try to write songs about motivating people, because a year ago we were literally nobody. Right. So I think it's going to be a fun album for the summer.
It was a year ago, almost right now, that you announced that you'd signed with a record label. What has been like the highlight in the last year for you?
Oh my gosh.
There are a few things, a lot of things. Playing the iHeartRadio Festival? That was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Did you meet Seacrest?
Yes.
Oh, we're boys.
He's our buddy now.
We did SNL. That was absolutely a highlight.
Mind-blowing.
And we had like a 2-hour sit-down with Kanye West. That was pretty cool, too.
You guys love Kanye. I've heard you drop the K-bomb on numerous occasions.
I know, dude. The K-bomb.
We really hope he still likes us, because this could get really weird really fast.
Yeah.
Tell me about the SNL experience, from like the phone call to how does it come to fruition, because we never see that for the entertainers.
Our good buddy at the label, Epic, his name is Joe. He came to one of the video shoots we were at, and he was like, guys, I have an announcement. Roll the cameras. It was the most amazing announcement ever. And he was like, you guys are going to be performing on Saturday Night Live on February 11th. And we just started screaming.
Like, oh, no. And then we thought about it for 20 seconds. We were like, we're performing on SNL. And that's our first
live?
TV.
Oh, God.
Great.
Yeah.
And we actually, at our episode, we met Spielberg. Spielberg was there, and we got to talk to him for a few minutes. He apparently was a big fan. He was like, you guys were fantastic. I loved it. Yeah, no, we were just like, all right, let's leave before something bad happens.
Thanks for making E.T.
Thanks. Now, working with one another, how do you chill out and relax when you're not working? How do you make that disconnect?
Yeah.
Because you guys are in love.
Aww. Ha, 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 exactly.
Right, sweetie? Yeah, it's all about balance. I think a lot of people think we're crazy for being together, and in a band together.
And we are.
We are crazy, yes.
I know this story, but I think it's kind of cute, so I'm going to ask you to tell it again. How did you guys meet? I felt like it's kind of like an opposites attract sitch.
Definitely one of those sitches.
Well, the very first time we ever had a conversation, it was freshman orientation week in Boston at Berklee College of Music,
yes.
All right? So it's like a Saturday morning. Of course, I'm hungover, and there's 3 people. It was me, somebody here, and then Amy was on the other side.
I was.
And all I heard her say was, I didn't come here to waste my time. I didn't come here to party. I came here to win and to work. I'm just sitting there with like a Gatorade and like a pack of ice, and I'm just like, shut up.
Oh, no. That was me.
That was our very first conversation.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, he was the party animal. I was the goody two-shoes. Like, I was in gospel choir and going to church all the time. I mean, it was definitely, we came from such different backgrounds. And then by our second year, we actually ended up meeting at a party and, like, actually getting along really well. And that's what Broken Hearted is about.
Yeah. This is more than the typical kind of thing. Felt the Jones in my bones when you were touching me. Oh, didn't wanna take it slow.
Have you ever met somebody that you've covered their song on YouTube and they're familiar with the cover?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we got to meet Chris. We got to meet Busta for Look at Me Now. We met Nikki. They'd all seen it.
When you look at your success through YouTube, do you feel like it's not as difficult because it was so awesome for you guys, and because you excelled so quickly, when you're explaining to other people how to do something similar, wow, what question am I even trying to ask right now?
That's a really deep
I
question.
actually know. I know what you're trying. I know what you are saying. You're not trying to say it. You are.
Yeah.
It is really difficult, and it made looked like it was overnight success or whatever, but there was a lot of trial and error. Amy gave herself shingles. She was working so hard at one point.
Only like old people are supposed to get shingles, but I got it, and I couldn't use my right arm for like a week. It was embarrassing.
It was a lot of work. We literally had to do everything ourselves, which was great at the same time too, because we had to figure it out. But it's a lot of work.
Yes.
It's a lot of work, but it's all worth it.
Cheerio, I'm Amy.
And I'm Nick.
And we're Karmin, and you're watching YHN. Young Hollywood, young Hollywood, young Hollywood, young Hollywood, young Hollywood.
Waiting all day for you to call me baby. So let's get up, let's get on it. Don't you leave me broken hearted tonight.